Can't really run, right?
Yeah, so then you have things like when the charger comes charging at you, it's a lot harder to get out of his way. The other specialists are just able to really kind of come in and attack you a lot clearer. And so you really just have to keep on your toes, and really you really want to stay out of the water. And we give you a lot of different alternate paths through the city, a bunch of different buildings you can move through. You can choose to go through second floors, first floors, kind of however you want to navigate it. It's really wide open.
Hey, run! Fire coming!
Excuse me? That's some crazy shit.
Hard Rain felt pretty sadistic at certain points. I noticed there was no shortage of witches on this campaign.
Yeah, it seems the witches kind of like the sugar mill. They enjoy the scent of sugar, I guess. Actually, during development, we had some of the other developers would send us bugs that, hey, I got 3 witches here. This seems broken. And then it's like, no, this is by design. And they're not just regular witches. They're not just sitting down, not moving. They're actually wandering around. So you'll see it's like guard formations almost of you having to try to figure out, oh my God, how are we going to go through this? How are we going to avoid setting off one? Because we set off one, we're probably going to set off the other. And often you kind of have to just sit and wait and let them pass, and then you can work your way through.
Each of the campaigns in Left 4 Dead 2 has its own sort of unique, uncommon common. Which is the one that we see in this one?
Well, so the sugar mill was actually being torn down and scrapped. So you have a lot of workers with their worker gear on. You'll see they're actually wearing reflective tape, which is helpful in the storm. But they're also wearing hard hats and air protection. So, A, they take a lot of damage. B, those earmuffs stop them from hearing pipe bombs. And while if you throw a pipe bomb and there's only 1 or 2 of them, it's not a big deal. But as you get right into the heart of the sugar mill, you'll get swarms of these guys. And all of a sudden your pipe bombs don't work, and you actually have to use something like the boomer bile to fight against them.
Need some help! Get up, get up, get up! All right, thanks. Come on.
Now, I noticed that in Left 4 Dead 2, some of those 5th chapter finales you're sprinting from one spot to another, which was different from the first one, which was just, you're in a standoff, you're holed up. But in Hard Rain, it kind of returns to that Left 4 Dead style standoff at the very end, right?
Yeah, well, so we have you go up on top of Burger Tank and you turn the sign on, and that's how you're going to alert Virgil. We wanted to give you a throwback kind of to that, but it's not quite, because normally in Left 4 Dead 1, we would give you multiple places that we thought were good to hold out. You could have your backs against the wall here. This is a solid defense. Here we actually give you no place that's actually very good to hold out. The roof of the Burger Tank's actually been ripped open, so there's a giant hole in there. All the ledges end into being torn off into the water. Tanks can send you flying. And inside the Burger Tank itself is just a maze of chairs, so it's hard to move. So we give you what feels like the old style, but almost it's not, because you really have to just leave yourself really open on the roof of the Burger Tank fighting off the infected.
Reloading!
And we also got to play a little bit of the new Scavenge mode, which you guys talked about a week ago. When you first showed it off, you were showing the motel map, which is sort of cramped little area. There's not a whole lot of room to explore. But the maps we saw from Hard Rain while playing Scavenge, they were a lot more spacious.
Yeah, so there's 6 total maps, and they're all played differently. And we kind of wanted to have this variety of, so if you like, for example, in Hard Rain, the first map we played, the Milltown, if you decide to go down one route, there's a really long, far way to go to get the farthest cans. And there's points where you're just not going to make it in time. So you have to kind of really strategize how you want to do that. Well, when we play the motel, you can see all the cans pretty close by, and it's really which ones you want to go at in which order. So, it's just different on each of the campaigns.
right, well, Chet, you are absolutely the best Scavenge coach that I have played with so far. I wish everybody watching at home could be so lucky to play Scavenge with you. Chet, before I let you go, can you tell us when is Left 4 Dead 2 going to be available in stores and which platforms?
So Left 4 Dead 2 will be out this November 17th on PC and 360, and if you pre-order, you'll get access to the demo October 27th.
All right, Chet, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
There you go, Left 4 Dead 2. Stay tuned for more coverage over the next few weeks.